Hello Atlanta Systems Management User Group for System Center Universe 2012. Thank you for watching this brief presentation on DeployExpert by Altrinsic Solutions. The DX OS deployment solution was invented by deployment administrators for deployment administrators, delivering full image deployment automation that saves organizations time and money. DX is a native plugin to the SCCM OS deployment environment that delivers greatly improved automation, manageability, and process results for Windows Desktop and Server OS deployment. DX is also easy to implement and inexpensive, often delivering a full return on investment in as little as 90 days after implementation. What if imaging was made simple? Even though imaging has been around for over 20 years, the art of establishing a manageable, single, standardized OS image build has historically proven to be complicated to implement, tedious to manage, and typically results in hit-and-miss deployment success. Conceptually, the image standardization idea sounds simple. Establish a Windows standardized image, deploy it to all existing systems, making all desktops and laptops identical. Simple concept, but very difficult to achieve. But what if software made all systems, regardless of the make and model, effectively the same? Why is effective imaging so difficult? Simply put, the challenge is that all OEM vendors offer a buffet of options and customization points. This ensures that even within a single make and model group, systems are not created equal. Upgrade options like biometric security devices, advanced video and sound cards, and various other add-on devices create OS deployment complexities that must be addressed to ensure zero-touch deployment success. A computer really is a collection of unique parts, including the chipset and other devices, the operating system, and all the other components that make up that system. DX manages the computer, not as a simplistic make and model, but as a collection of those unique parts. These parts need to be respected and addressed throughout the image deployment and maintenance process. This is what makes the DX solution so unique from all other deployment solutions and what makes it so powerful. DX extends the normal SCCM hardware inventory for every system in your enterprise. This deep under-the-hood analysis is then leveraged to ensure that at the time of deployment, each system receives a custom resource package that includes all the drivers and specific hardware applications that that system needs. Historically, administrators have had to rely on a computer's make and model as a means to generally determine what drivers and hardware-specific applications a particular system needs. Without the benefit of DX's under-the-hood analysis, we administrators are really left to our best efforts to manually research and build and maintain driver packages. Anyone who has tried to keep up with even a smaller organizational network of computers knows this is far too labor-intensive to ensure that all the complexities that exist in today's systems are effectively managed. Image deployment processes that deliver images that are missing drivers and other critical deployment resources often go undetected and result in resource gaps that render some of your end users' devices inoperable. And the consequence is that the image deployment process replicates these images with resource gaps and recreates these types of problems throughout your enterprise. So some systems are well supported and others not so much. And the cost burden and employee production impact of remediating these incomplete deployments is significant. Take the example of a simple missing sound card driver. We've gone to all the trouble to deploy the image and now the user has no sound. What happens next? Maybe it becomes a problem for the help desk technician. Maybe the user takes matters into their own hands and goes surfing on the internet trying to find a sound driver. Either way, resource gaps are a problem and somebody spends company time and money to deal with them. Obviously, the best place to solve resource gaps is to eliminate them from the OS deployment process. If resource gaps are handled in the imaging process prior to deployment, your team members do not have to fix them on hundreds, thousands, who knows how many systems. Without DX, deployment administrators are forced to become the human glue holding more manual deployment strategies together and simply cannot dedicate the time necessary to identify and handle these resource gaps. Yet, Image standardization is a fundamental best practice of systems management, so it's time to consider a software solution that has the capability to completely automate your deployment process. We encourage you to check out DeployExpert, the fundamentally better way to achieve effective, efficient OS deployment in your organization. Live demonstrations and free trial software are available at www.altrinsicsolutions.com. Thank you.